So here I want to solve the equation. X squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0. Now, to solve this equation, I'm going to factor it. But instead of doing the whole rigmarole like I did last time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight to the heart of the matter. That is to say, if we recall our notes from last time, we saw that I needed two numbers that multiplied to give 8 for this example, and two numbers that added to give me 6. So here, I'm going to need two numbers that multiply to give me negative 15 and that add to give me 2. So I'm going to make a multiplication table for negative 15. I can have 1 times 15 with one of them positive and one of them negative. I can have 3 times 5, and essentially that's it. And then, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to list out the possibilities. It could be x plus 1, x minus 15. It could be x minus 1, x plus 15. It could be x minus 3, x plus 5. Or it could be x minus 5, x plus 3. Okay. So if you notice, the first term will be x squared, x squared, x squared, x squared in each of these. The constant term, the 1 times negative 15, that's negative 15. The negative 1 times positive 15, that's negative 15. The negative 3 times 5, that's negative 15. And the negative 5 times 3, that's negative 15. So you can see that by making this multiplication table, we have the x squared and the negative 15 done and taken care of. The only part we don't have taken care of is this 2 in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what would the middle term be. For this first possible factorization, I have x times negative 15 plus x. That would leave us with negative 14x. So we can tell that this is not the factorization for this problem. Okay. This one I can multiply. X times 15. That would be 15x, and then minus x. That would be 14x. We know that this is not the factorization. Here, I would have x times 5, that's positive 5x. Negative 3 times x, that's minus 3x. 5 minus 3x, that's positive 2x. Aha. This is our factorization. Okay. Now, I'm going to FOIL that for us underneath here, just so that you can see, first of all, how you can double check whether or not you have a factorization. And number 2, just good practice. So how do I multiply these out? Well, this will be x times x, which is x squared, plus 5x, minus 3x, and then minus 15. I'm going to combine these terms with just x, the like terms, and I get x squared plus 2x minus 15. Indeed, this is the factorization. So now I can immediately state that if I want to solve this equation, that is the same thing as saying that I want to solve the equation x minus 3 times x plus 5 equals 0. Right? So in other words, this equation transforms into this equation. Now, again, as we noted before, there's a special theorem for the real numbers. And basically it says that if you have two real numbers, and if you're multiplying these two real numbers and the product is 0, then either one of the numbers is 0, the other number is 0, or they're both 0. Here, that implies that if this product, if x minus 3, whatever number that is, times x plus 5, whatever number that is, if that product is 0, then either x minus 3 equals 0 or x plus 5 equals 0. Okay? Now here I add 3, and I get x equals 3. Here, minus 5, I get x equals -5. These then are my two solutions to this equation, and we solved it by factoring. Now you might ask, well, David, will I always have to make out this table of possible factorizations? And my answer is no, but I'm showing you this process in detail right now as you're learning. Obviously, if you do tons of problems like this, eventually you're going to get a feel for it, and then you'll be able to factor much more quickly. And well, that's this example.